I can sit back.
Yeah, just
Chill.
relax. Chill. Hey, everybody, it's Kelly Williams with The Kelly Williams Show and Your Home TV, and I am so excited. Another amazing interview coming up right here on the show live. And with Dr. Kevin Smith, plastic surgeon, ear, nose, and throat doctor from the Houston area. Oh,
That's
yes.
right.
Oh, yes. Don't let that hat fool you. We'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, guys, get ready. We're going to a break from our commercial.
Serendipity Yacht Cruises and Events wants you to come party with us in 2024. Mark your calendar for Saturday, May 4th, because we're calling all Star Wars fans with a costume contest and an awesome Star Wars prize. Then on Saturday, August 10th, it's a Hollywood Night of Dreams with music, games, contests, and surprises. Both parties will be at the beautiful South Shore Harbor Resort with amazing food, fun activities, live entertainment, and a cash bar, plus some additional surprises. Saturday, May 4th and Saturday, August 10th. Come party with us. SYCE. More than a yacht, it's serendipity.
All right, we are back. We are live in Las Vegas on Radio Row for Super Bowl week, of course. And I'm going to tell you, I have met some of the most incredible people at this event, and one of them is sitting right next to me. I'm so excited to visit with him today. This is Dr. Kevin Smith. He is a facial plastic and reconstructive surgery doctor and an ear, nose, and throat doctor.
Got it.
But this is what I want to tell you. He works with patients that have migraines.
I do.
And I'm going to tell you something before I start asking you questions. You know, if you're watching this show and you are a close friend of mine and you have a migraine that you've been dealing with, we're getting you answers right now, and we're going to connect you with Dr. Kevin Smith, because guess what? He's in the Houston area.
That's right.
Can you believe it? Awesome. Okay, so first of all, what's the deal with the hat?
Well, first of all, we have to say a big go blue out there. I got to go to the game. We won the national championship, and I actually came out of Dallas Carter High School and had a scholarship to the University of Michigan when Jim Harbaugh was a 9th grader and his brother was a 10th grader. So I played there 3 years there, 4 years. Yep.
Nice. I love that. I figured you were an athlete.
A big go blue.
Yeah. Well, first of all, congratulations on the national championship.
Thank you very much.
That is a very big deal. Okay, so Dr. Smith, you know, you are a surgeon and you literally have discovered the root causes and cure for migraines.
Yes.
So, I mean, just a minute.
Yes.
I want to, that's a big thing I just asked you.
No, it's a
because
huge thing.
People are struggling and have no quality of life because of migraines.
You're
right
exactly
now.
right. I'll take you back. You know, when I was in medical school, I was told that, you know, migraines are in the brain. And so that's what I based it all on. But being an ear, nose, and throat doctor, I saw a lot of people with headaches, sinus problems,
Yes.
nasal problems. I would fix them and their bad headaches would go away. So over the course of my career of 30 years, I've helped thousands of people who actually have migraines that have
Wow.
seen the top neurologists in the country. They tried every medication available. They've done the biofeedback and the chiropractor and the nerve stimulator, gotten hysterectomies to get rid of the hormones. They come to me. I screen them with a sinus CT scan. I identify the specific abnormalities in the nose, correct them with my procedure that is a very intricate and detailed procedure to correct the nasal abnormalities. And I have a 90% success rate.
Unbelievable. First of all, what made, how long have you been a doctor?
30 years.
Okay. You look like you're about 35. So
Well,
I don't even
thank
know how
you,
that's
dear.
possible. But what was it about that made you really start saying, I need to find a cure for this?
Well, it all happened. I went on the doctor's show and I had a lady that had migraines for 41 years and she was
Oh my
5 years
gosh.
migraine free. So while we're on the show, I told people on the show, I said, you know, you can have access to my expertise by just getting a sinus scan, shipping it to my office. I'll review it and let you know if you're a candidate.
Wow.
We got hundreds of scans.
I'm
They
sure.
they all had the specific abnormalities that I saw in all the other patients. And that's when I sat back and said, wow, I'm curing migraine headaches of all
Wow.
type. It's not
Wow.
just a sinus migraine. I've cured ocular. I've cured hormonal. I've cured families with migraines. I've eliminated migraines in people who have abdominal migraines, hemiplegic migraines that resemble a stroke where they have slurred speech,
Oh my goodness.
blindness, paralysis of limbs,
What?
tremors, seizures, and all that goes away after I do my procedure. The procedure Takes about an hour.
Mhm.
It's covered by insurance. It's under general anesthesia. It's a day surgery. You go
Wow.
home. And generally by the second day, people are taking Tylenol. And at that point, I ask them to get out and about, go to the mall, go down to Galveston, go down to League City, Kemah.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself, because I've taken
Wow.
care of the problem. That's done. Now you just have to heal. It is unbelievable.
Now all my notes for you.
Yes.
Does this fit? What about sleep apnea? How is that related to migraines?
Well, one of the benefits of my procedure is that by normalizing the nose on the inside, people are going to breathe better.
Oh my goodness.
So sleep
Yes.
apnea is a problem with nasal breathing and breathing through your throat. Those are the two airways that must be normal for you to sleep normally.
Yeah.
People who have sleep apnea or people who snore, one of those two things or both of those things are abnormal. So my deal is to get to the root cause. If you have sleep apnea, it's an obstruction of the mouth. The nose is a major contributor as well. So you come into my office, we have a scanner in the office. It's very convenient. We're very efficient.
Yeah.
You get the scan, I identify the problems in the nose. I take a quick look in your throat, and normally the uvula, the little worm in the back of the throat,
Yeah.
it will be long and thick. So I'll fix the nose, trim the uvula, and I've
Wow.
gotten people off CPAP. They don't have to wear the machine. And I think it's really bad to be placing people on CPAP without knowing if the nose is normal. Otherwise, you're placing it on the nose that's obstructed.
Yes.
The pressure has to be higher.
Oh
It
my
makes them feel like they're
goodness.
suffocating, and they don't
Yes.
use it. So now they're
No.
not even getting better because the machine won't work.
Unbelievable. Okay, let me ask you this.
Yes.
How would somebody know if they are a candidate for that? And let me ask you this.
Yes.
With that question, is there a certain amount of migraines they would have had to have?
No.
No. So if they have one or
If
two,
you
and they go,
have-
I hate this,
if-
I need to see Dr. Smith.
If you have intermittent headaches,
Yeah.
intermittent migraines, daily headaches, daily migraines,
Wow.
you're incapacitated, you've seen everybody, that's who needs to come and see me.
Amazing.
But you don't have to see everybody. You can come see me with the first headache. You know, we want to
Wow.
make sure, of course, it's not in the brain. If it's your very first severe headache, you want to make sure you don't have an aneurysm or an abscess
Sure.
or something like that.
Yeah.
But if you've had chronic headaches for years and years, they're getting worse, and accompanied by, say, hearing problems, ringing in the ear, dizziness, I hear a lot.
Yeah.
But I also, again, I have people with tremors and seizures and stuttering
Oh my
that accompany the
goodness.
migraines that go away.
Wow.
I've questioned people about the top 20 Parkinson's symptoms, and some of my
Yes.
hemiplegic migraine patients,
Yeah.
they have up to 50 to 70% of those symptoms of Parkinson's that go away. I have a woman, this is really going to blow your
This is
mind.
really
No.
amazing.
Migraines are related to like 75 other neurological disorders.
Wow.
I was lucky enough a year ago to have a woman with MS and migraines come to my office.
Yeah.
She would get her MS episodes every 6 weeks.
Oh my goodness.
She had my procedure. It's been 1 year, 0 migraines and 0 MS episodes.
Okay.
So that's a whole nother subject.
Dr. Smith,
Come on,
I'm
Kelly.
like freaking out right
Yes.
now. This is really incredible.
No, it
This
is incredible.
Groundbreaking.
That's what it is. You
Um,
realize it, and that's
I
exactly
do.
what it
This
is.
is incredible because I have friends, literally one of my neighbors.
Yes.
Anytime she's wants to do something, I mean, if she even has a headache, it turns to a migraine. She's down for like 2 to 3 days, and it interrupts her life. It is not a good thing. And if any of you out there have migraines or suffer with this, you know exactly what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
And you know, it's very important, Kelly, to also say this. Even if you've had 2 and 3 sinus surgeries or 2 and 3 septoplasties,
Yeah.
the procedure has to be done with my technique. My technique is designed to eliminate migraines,
Wow.
to eliminate the sleep apnea. So, and there are varying degrees you can understand of septoplasties and things that can be done in the nose.
Yeah.
And so it's not just helping you with your breathing.
Yeah.
This is a technique I've developed. It's very intricate, it's very detailed, and it has to be executed properly for you to reach that 90% success rate
Yeah.
that I do.
How many years have you been doing this surgery?
Well, you know, probably the last 15, 20 years.
Oh my
15
goodness.
years. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Incredible. Okay, so let me ask you this. You know, a lot of people over the years have assumed or heard that migraines are caused by stress, or related issues, and
Yes.
things trigger it.
Oh, there. Now
Talk
we're
to me about the triggering issues.
Well, let's just think about this. A lot of the triggers are related to barometric pressure, weather changes,
Yes.
foods,
Yes.
smells, stress.
Blinking lights, things that are make
Exactly.
you feel funny.
But when you think about it, a lot of those things are related to the nose. When you talk about a smell, it's going through the nose.
Yeah.
When you're eating a certain food, the nose responds by swelling and contracting and enhancing the flavor of food.
Yeah.
Barometric pressure, when you get aching in your face,
Yes.
that's the sinuses being
Oh, my
blocked or
goodness.
something,
Yeah.
But there's very sensitive structures in the nose, and I liken it to the original COVID test. You remember those COVID swab, the original ones that would
Yes.
go way back
The
in the nose?
horrible.
They hurt until when? Until you remove the COVID swab.
Yes.
What I do technically in the simplistic terms is removing your COVID swab.
Wow.
You have an abnormality in the nose. It's triggering these headaches. It's touching up on sensitive tissues. And until your nose is corrected, you will continue to have that. And it's got to be
Amazing.
corrected with my procedure.
His procedure.
Yep.
Not another one.
No, I've had people go see other people, and then they
Yeah.
come a couple years later say, "Well,
Yeah.
I went to see my ENT,"
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Well, you can take that risk.
Yeah. Exactly.
They might get it.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't help you, then they're going to think, okay, then mine wasn't what Dr. Smith was saying. Mine is related to something else, and it's
Exactly.
not true."
Exactly. What if people with CPAP just have CPAP and have not had bad headaches or migraines? Can they still come see you to get
Absolutely.
help with their CPAP?
No. I have people that have simple ringing in the ear,
What?
dizziness, isolated, just dizziness that comes and goes. But it's all related to the nose because
Amazing.
the ear, the eustachian tube, it opens in the back of the nose. So if the nose isn't breathing right, if you aren't breathing properly, the eustachian tube doesn't work right. When you go on an airplane, you get stuffy ears. It hurts when
Yes.
you're landing. So all of it's related.
Amazing.
It's all related. So the idea is to make sure that the nose is normal so everything else falls in line.
Incredible. Don't you find that people tend to just start treating the symptoms instead of finding what's causing it on these things? And it just becomes this vicious circle for people
That's exactly
on
right.
medicines, and they're not lit. I mean, it's horrible.
It is really amazes me the different level of expertise in my field.
Yeah, I completely
I
agree
have
with you.
people come to me, they said, I saw my ENT. I've seen
Yeah.
several ENTs. And I'm thinking, wow, I look at that scan and I'm like, don't you want to fix that? I mean, but instead, a lot of them get discounted. Like, oh yeah, your septum looks fine, or your nose looks fine, or
Yeah.
or
Yes.
I do see a little abnormality, but that's not going to cause headaches for 30 years. I mean, that's how I came to discover what I discovered. It was like,
Exactly.
I'm a surgeon. I like fixing things.
Yeah.
You have a problem. I see that's a problem. Let me fix that and let's see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Let him fix it. It's that easy.
Yep.
So where are you? Like, you're in the Woodlands, Texas.
I'm in the Woodlands, Texas. I also have an office in River Oaks.
Okay.
And my phone number is 713-795-0600. But my Facebook page, if you go to Smith Center Facebook, otolaryngology, there's another Smith Center in Vegas, actually.
Nice.
It's a theater here. Yeah. So it's not that.
Well,
But
you're the theater
right,
of ear, nose, and
right.
throat.
I am. But if you go there, you'll see dozens and dozens of video testimonials of people's stories who have
Wow.
suffered 30, 40 years. They've been to all the top neurologists. They had all these weird symptoms, and now they're doing great.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And it's so interesting that you're saying that people will usually, after an ENT cannot help them, they go see a neurologist
Yes.
because it's almost the next thing you think needs to happen because it's in your head.
Well, the thing is, we're taught, like I said, I was taught that migraines are in the brain. But you figure the
Yes.
nose is right
Wow.
here. It's up and high in the brain, in the nose,
Yeah.
near the brain, and it refers pain to areas where people think is the brain. But when you really break them down and ask them, where do you feel the pain? It'll be temples, forehead,
Oh, wow.
cheeks, behind the eyes,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. It's rare you get it. You get it at the top of the head,
Yeah.
but actually it's in the nose that refers to all those places. I've gotten so good. You can tell me where you're hurt, and I know where the problem is before I get the scan. I know
believe
what the etiology is. Yeah. It's so much fun. I love what I do. I'm very passionate, and I do a very good job. And I love the stories never get old. When people
No.
come in and they're devastated, they have to have the lights off in the exam room because they're having these
Yes.
headaches. And then they come back a week later and they say, Dr. Smith, I haven't had a migraine since I woke up from surgery.
You are doing miracles for people. You know this. God has blessed you with this talent because you're
Yes.
literally performing miracles.
I'm solving a devastating problem.
You are because this is a horrible, life-altering thing that people have when they start having migraines
Mhm.
and they cannot function a lot of times for days or weeks. It's horrible.
They live in fear,
They do.
and they
don't
adjust
know
their
when the next
lives,
one's gonna
and
come.
they adjust their lives around the migraine or
Thank
around the
you.
dizziness or the nausea.
Exactly.
I had one patient was so nauseated, she would take a bucket with her in her car
No.
and then set it at work and then put it back in the car going home and then have it by her bed. Is that living?
No, that's sad.
Isn't that sad?
That's really sad.
Well, she doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah, I'm so proud of her.
Yeah.
Okay, so is there an age limit
No,
that you can help people?
no. I have my youngest is a 10-year-old girl.
What?
Yep.
Oh my.
And I
goodness.
modify my technique for kids. They're a little
Yeah.
different. So you modify the technique. It's a customized procedure based on what I see on the scan.
Yeah.
So no, I've screened a 5-year-old that had the abnormalities. We didn't do anything. We thought we'd let her get a little older.
Wow.
But yeah, my youngest is a 10-year-old doing very well.
What's
Yeah.
your oldest one?
Oldest one was a lady who was 79 years old, had never had surgery, and had migraines for 60 years.
Oh my goodness.
She came, and that was her
makes me
first surgery,
sad.
came, got it done, and moved on down the road.
Oh my goodness.
You know,
that's
people also,
amazing.
it is amazing. People also ask about ringing in the ears.
Yeah, that I just had a friend 2 weeks ago
Yes.
tell me that she has ringing in her ears and nausea and she doesn't know where it's coming from. And I'm going to now give her your
Of
information.
course,
And my
because
mother,
it's
we're gonna
all
give my
related
mother
to the
your
nose.
information.
It's
Yeah.
all related to the nose.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's called tinnitus, ringing in the ears.
Yeah.
It's all related to the nose. Tinnitus, ringing in the ears, unbalanced sensation,
Yes.
dizziness, congested ears, watery sounds, stuffy ears, muffled ears. It's all related.
Yeah, it's amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I cannot even tell you how excited I am to meet you today and get to visit with you. Okay, first of all, how long does it take to get an appointment with you?
Oh, it doesn't take long. We squeeze you
Okay.
in. We'll get you in
Okay,
in a
good.
couple of weeks or so,
Oh,
2-3
good. Okay.
weeks. Yeah.
And you do take insurance, as you
We take
said?
insurance, and if you don't have insurance, we'll work with you. We'll figure out a way to get it done.
I
Yep.
love that. I just
Yeah.
want to hug you.
Oh,
You're amazing.
well, you're amazing too. You know why? To have the foresight to see the value in people that you can interview and bring this to
Yes.
the world through this microphone.
Yes.
It's amazing too. So you're doing amazing work as well,
Aw,
because
thank you.
without you, I can't get the message out.
Yeah.
So I
Well-
really do appreciate, one, that you had me on, two, that you understand the devastation of the problem
Yes.
because you have friends who suffer.
Yes.
And I know it gives you that warm feeling that now you can go to your friends and say, I have somebody for you.
I cannot
I have
wait
an
to tell
answer.
them.
I'm
I'm so excited. You don't
Yes.
even, I mean, I know
I
you
know.
understand, but I'm so excited.
You should be.
Yeah.
I'm excited because I'm excited.
You're excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. We're all excited.
Yep.
Yeah. I love that. Okay. Dr. Kevin Smith, guys, he is in the Houston area.
Yeah.
And if you're dealing with migraines, what was that other about?
Headaches,
Breathing
migraines,
problems?
sleep
Migraines,
apnea,
sleep apnea,
ringing in the ears, dizziness,
all.
tinnitus, all of it.
all of it.
And you haven't gotten an answer, call me the answer man.
He's going to give you the answer and you're going to feel better immediately.
You will.
This is crazy. Okay, guys, thank you so much.
You're
really,
very
I'm
welcome.
so happy to meet you.
I'm happy to meet you too,
I cannot
Kelly.
wait to refer you.
Oh,
Okay,
thank you.
guys, stay tuned for more amazing interviews right here because we are live on Radio Row in Las Vegas for Super Bowl week. Call Dr. Kevin Smith. Get your migraine fixed today. We'll see y'all later. Have a good day.